Hello, HOLLYWIRE. Who is there? We are about to go live with Stephen Puth. We are live. If you guys are there, give me a thumbs up emoji. Let me know you are here. You are ready for this. We are very excited. And so if Stephen is here, we're going to be going live with Stephen Puth. We're going to be talking about his music, about everything. I don't know if Stephen is here yet, but if you are, let me know so I can add you to the chat. Do you guys have any questions for Stephen Puth? Is there something you want to know? You want to know his favorite color? We'll ask him his favorite color. Put all your questions down here that you have for him, and we will ask him these questions. How are you guys doing today? Are you having a good Wednesday? What day is it even? Are you having a hard time deciding what day of the week it is? I know I am. Oh, here it is. Things are moving forward. Things are moving. I see Stephen right there. There he is. Let me see if I can add him. Nope. Damn it. Sorry, I'm always having a really hard time adding people to things, but I think, it's here. Just please bear with me for technical difficulties. There he is. And we are waiting, and we're going to flip the screen. Sorry about that. There's always the technical difficulties. That is going live.
Hello.
Hi. Were you watching me having the hardest time figuring out what was going on?
I'm not even gonna critique, because I did a live a week ago with my buddy, and it took me 5 minutes to figure out how to do it, and I just felt straight up challenged.
There usually there's some weird lag with figuring out how to find the person that you want to go live with. It should just be much easier than it is right now.
It's so rough, but trying to figure it out. And then there's imposter accounts, and you you have the fear of clicking the wrong one.
Oh yeah, because it's hard to see if they're verified.
Yeah, the little, sometimes they do a fake blue check, and you're just this looks real, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It's all a mess up. How are you?
I'm doing well, as good as I can. I feel like that's the honest answer to that, because you can't say I'm doing great, because you could be better, but as well as I can. How about you?
That's good. I did a little social distance secluded hike today, so I feel like nature and stuff.
Where are you coming to us from? Los Angeles?
Yeah, I'm in West Hollywood.
Oh, is Runyon open?
No. Oh my gosh, that'd be terrible. It's
I know. I was I don't think so.
No, I went to this, I don't even know where it was, but I just found it on a map, and I just was I need to get outside and do some exercise.
And there was probably no one around, right?
Yeah, no, it was great. Brought my mask, all that fun stuff, and I'm not in the best of shape cardio-wise.
No.
And I'm going to get there. Yeah, no, it's working on it. Quarantine bods. We're all going to be healthy.
Did you put on the COVID-19, the freshman 15?
No, I've actually been good. I tried, I've just been doing, I call them prison workouts. I just do them on my floor. It's weird, but it works.
Amazing. Here's Tony.
Tony!
Dude, are you going to give a performance?
He's ready.
Honestly, I didn't know what to do with my hands, so.
You were getting a performance, Gabby. You're getting serenaded.
Are you going to serenade?
We could do that. I just kind of assumed, because I sing for a living, so I was like,
or is the guitar
hey, bring the guitar
attached to you?
Well, honestly, I'm in a chair where it's just kind of awkward, where it's one foot has to be up, and then I'm just I might as well put my arms here and feel like I'm engaged.
Oh, look, you have a hi from Argentina.
Argentina. Capital of Argentina is Buenos Aires. Fun fact.
Yes, let's look at, and then everyone's saying watching you walk away is a request that you're getting a lot.
We can rock that.
Yeah.
This song's only, it hasn't been out a full week, and I'm still messing with it, trying to figure out what's the best way to perform it. So it's always a fun trial. Hopefully, Well,
we want you to play whatever you feel comfortable playing, whatever's speaking to you. That's what we want to hear.
Someone just did a lot of exclamation points, and
they're very excited you're here, Stephen. They're very, very excited.
1,000 people. That's a pretty good peak.
Yeah, look at this. 1,000 people watching you right now.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Well, watching you too.
Everyone's live.
Watching you too. But no, it's great. I've been getting really good feedback on the song, and you know, the whole plan before I play it was I wanted this, like, how do I describe it? Like, I wanted this song to feel like you could drive on the PCH or something and just like bob your head to it, because it's just like kind of summery surf, and it's like everyone's stuck inside. So I was like, oh. So I guess I'm bringing the summer vibes, but apparently we may open July 4th, so knock on wood that everything goes well. That also sounds like a dangerous idea. But
It does.
I'm not mad at it as long as everyone's safe, including myself. So there's that. I'll play the song now.
Look, you said it's a beachy song. Like we'll go to the beach in our heads right now with your sweet
Everyone
sound.
go to the beach. I know, and it's so nice that I'm looking outside and I'm just like, wow. But it's cool. We're getting there. It's great. Yeah. So trying to figure out. That sounds nice. You know, it kills me every time watching you walk away. I wake up and you're out the door. Yeah, you leave before I ask you to stay. I say, what's up, love? I can feel the hesitation in between us, making empty conversation, it's a problem. No, we said no expectations, but we got some. It's like we're always keeping secrets, yeah. I wonder where you go. Are you with somebody else? I don't know what you do alone. Try to play it down, but it gets harder to pretend that I don't care if I see you again. No, it kills me every time watching you walk away. I wake up and you're out the door. Yeah, you leave before I ask you to stay. You stay, I see it in your eyes. I know it's getting late. One more night and it's something more. Yeah, you leave before I ask you to stay. You know it kills me every time. Why do we only get together after midnight? Bet that you look even better in the daylight. No, we said don't want no pressures. Yeah, it's alright, it's alright. It's like we're always keeping secrets. Yeah, I wonder where you go. You with somebody else, I don't know what you do alone. Try to play it down, but it gets harder to pretend that I don't care if I see you again. No, it kills me every time watching you walk away. I wake up and you're out the door. Yeah, you leave before I ask you to stay. You to stay, I see it in your eyes. I know it's getting late. Yeah, one more night and it's something more. Yeah, you leave before I ask you to stay. You know it kills me every time. I'll just go to there.
Woo! I know you're not. Don't clap for yourself. You crushed it.
I need to clap for myself. Hopefully people are clapping at home. We can't. You know, it'd be crazy if we did like one huge Zoom meeting. That would probably be a horrible idea, but it'd be kind of sick. We should try it one time. I'm just throwing it out there.
You can do that, but the issue is that they make noise, and the noise is like all like not on the same level. Like you're gonna you're not gonna love it.
It would just be like a cluster.
Yeah. I was reading the comment section though. Everyone, you're getting like, you're making people cry in the comments. They're loving the sound. They love your music.
Nice.
So they're going crazy. And someone named Deborah is there that everyone's saying hi to.
That's my mom.
That's your mom. Your mom is watching.
I'll probably get a critique text and right after this being like, make more eye contact and fix your shoulders, and you know, she's not wrong, but
You were great. I wish that the whole screen was you because it's so awkward. I'm just like sitting there just being like, yeah.
I've always wondered like what it's like for the other person when I'm just sitting there, like I got a guitar to play and you're just like, you like kind of have to move your head, but then like if you're too excited, it's somewhere down the line. So it's just like, I get it. I feel that.
It takes me back to college when guys would always like have guitars out at parties, but like this is actually good
And then they
music.
just popped out Wonderwall and they're like,
Wonderwall or Blackbird.
they're like,
Those are the only songs that play.
I'm sensitive, guys. You
What
want to
is
see a
your
nice blast
songwriting
from the
process?
past? Say what?
How do you write these songs and come up with these like melodies in your head?
You know, that's a great question. The way this one worked was like, I was working with two guys that are signed to this guy that I'm like pretty good friends with. He's like just hang with my two friends. One's really good at guitar, and like one's like this young producer. And like the three of us were just kind of all like messing around, and it took a while actually. Like it was really tough. Like we couldn't get any good ideas, and then we got dinner, took a break, came back, and the guy just starts doing like whatever, and like I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait, keep doing that. And I just had all these melodies just kind of flow out at once, because sometimes it's funny, like sometimes it's like you could do it and it could just be like that, or you actually have to work for it and you're sitting there for like 8 hours, sometimes more, 10, 12, a couple of days, and you're like, no, that's not the right melody. And this just kind of all came out in one shot. And the only lyric I really had was like, it kills me every time watching you walk away. And like from there, it was all kind of just like fake words, mumble jumbo. And just as time progressed, like just kind of brought it all together. So, you know, it was a good team effort, but the idea just naturally came and the story just kind of told itself from there.
Do you find that you'll maybe do like a first version of it that's like not that obviously like we'll have like you'll be humming or whatever and then adding the lyrics and changing the lyrics over time?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, sometimes you just bar it out and you're like, wow, I feel like Jay-Z, and that's rare. But then other times you just get like a couple words or maybe a couple sentences just on impact. And then you have to like sit there and then you got to like, you know, you pull out your notebook and try to get in your feelings and all that fun stuff. And then other times it's just pure melody and you're like, wow, I love this melody, but I don't know what to talk about. And then it'll hit you eventually. And it's kind of cool. There's never like a right way, which is cool. It's all just random. And I'm honestly shocked that it's a job, and you know, I love it.
Well, yeah, when you love what you do, it's not a job, right? It's just like your hobby. That's amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, it's pretty good for me because I got a little studio set up here. So I wake up, do my little workout, and then I just kind of sit here, and it's fun. Like I don't feel the pressure of like, I need to finish this, I need to do this. I'm just trying random ideas, trying to create and see what happens.
Well, it's good that you have a home studio because a lot of the studios are closed right now in LA because of like microphones and health standards and all that stuff. So, yeah.
I feel like microphones can low key be like the dirtiest things.
That's what I
think about when people sing, like you're gonna, you know, not to get too graphic, like you're gonna have stuff come out. So. Well,
especially handheld, because a lot of people like eat the mic, and that is just like. You ever go to a comedy show and you see like oh my god, no.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna. I feel like when everything starts up again, every second everyone's gonna be wiping everything down.
Or just bring your own mic. Maybe everyone will start having their own mics that they use. Like I don't know.
Some people do that. I'll get there. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool.
Tony came by and he said that, are you from Boston?
No, New Jersey.
He thought you spent time in Boston or something like that, and he asked me to ask you. I went to college in Boston. I'm from Connecticut originally, so but East Coast
really?
Still.
Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I used to play ice hockey up there occasionally, so I wasn't great, but I wasn't bad. Yeah. I was the enforcer. Even though I'm really nice, I was like a partial enforcer. I wouldn't say I was a good enforcer, but I was a pretty good enforcer. It's just a big body skating out there. So Boston's really, I love Boston.
It's a great city. It's amazing. Yeah, so cool, so cool. But what's it like? Do you like the East Coast better than the West Coast? Are you happy here in LA? Does it feel like home?
I mean, they're just different. I love going back home, but I love it out here too. I mean, it's literally like 80 and sunny right now. Like, I guess the one thing I hate is just like congestion and traffic, but it's not bad right now. So I don't really have anything to complain about. Like, I'm just happy. I wake up, I get to make music, and I take my occasional hike. So it's working out.
What are some of your biggest music influences, would you say?
Well, recently, oh wait, my phone's right here. You know, I always like to go through the new music when it comes. There's so much new music that comes out, but there's just some really cool things. Like, I know I'm late to the party, but like Tame Impala is really cool. Like new 1975, sick. And you know, obviously my parents' music, always rediscovering things like that. And there was this one song. It's not something I feel like I'd usually listen to, but my buddy called me. He's like, you know, he's an older guy. He's like, you know, back in the 80s or whatever, like my friend made this song, like it was just feel good. And it's like, You Can't Break My Stride.
Okay.
I know it's probably like, it's a big song, and I like looked at it and I was like, I didn't know this. And it's like really cool because it's like history. You can go back and forth with music. You can see the new stuff. So there's just a million ways to get inspired.
Yeah. And also with music, like a certain song could take you back to a certain place in life, like, you know, or a memory or something like that.
Yeah, it's literally soundtracks to our lives. And I definitely have like some nostalgic songs where it's like when it comes on, I'm just like, oh, I remember this. But yeah, no, it's good for me though, because I feel like sometimes I get too analytical and I'm like, oh, that's a good song. Why is it a good song? I'm gonna break it down. And sometimes I just suck the fun out of it, where it's like sometimes I just gotta, you know, sit there and just go, oh, this song's really cool. Like I just gotta enjoy it for what it is.
Right. And sometimes you can't explain art. It's just like you just like it, right?
Yeah, and that's the best part, because no one's technically wrong. Like, if you like Slipknot and heavy metal, like that's cool. Like,
how'd you know that about me?
Your makeup kind of just told that story. You
Yeah.
know, I kind of just had a feeling. You know, the colors matches the band.
Yep, love heavy metal.
But like, it's all cool, and I mean that's awesome. I went through this the other day.
Oh my
You
God.
remember-
What is the most unexpected song that you have on there that you like totally forgot you had that was totally a blast from the past?
All my emo punk, Alkaline Trio, Stupid Kid. I found like this rock playlist from 7th grade. It's got my name on the back. It was kind of cool.
Aww.
And I was going through it because I have this old dock for this old speaker. It only works when it's plugged in because the battery immediately dies. So I was just going through all my old playlists and I was like, how did I not come out like Disturbed as a teenager? Because it was all just like, like, have you seen that new like TikTok trend where they're playing the lyrics to Bowling for Soup 1985 and it's like,
Yes.
Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it. And it's really dark. And it's like that song played on the radio and it was huge. And I was just, that's honestly, I was going through all my own music and the lyrics are just crazy. But, you know, it's kind of fun. The Brick Breaker game. Remember that with the click screen? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still bad at it, but, you know, I'm trying.
Yeah. I remember listening to a lot of My Chemical Romance, I'm Not Okay on repeat. But
Love
I was
it.
like fine because I was like
I remember-
in high school or whatever. Like, I don't know.
I came home, I think that was like 4th or 5th grade for me.
Mhm.
And it was on TLC. Or sorry, TRL. Oh my God.
TRL.
It was on
Like,
TRL.
Also a band. Don't go chasing
Yeah,
waterfalls.
also tight.
Okay.
But it was TRL. And they showed the music video. And I want to say they were in like a library or something at some point. Like,
Mhm.
and it was just like, I remember watching that and I was like, this is crazy. It was like when punk, like emo pop, like really like exploded in my face. And I was just like, wow, I really like this music. I'm going to go download a bunch of it. Yeah, so I never like shopped at Hot Topic though. I kept it very on the low, but I loved that phase of music.
Yeah. Well, no one knew what was playing on your iPod. That was the beauty of it.
Yeah, no, it was great. I can't believe I found this thing. I was at my parents' house a couple weeks ago and I was just going through it and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. And this thing took a beating. It's got dents and it still works.
That's amazing.
I dropped my iPhone last week and it cracked everywhere. It's like, what's going on here?
I know they did used to make their things a lot sturdier. I remember like the earlier iPhones, the battery would never die. And now like you always, I mean, I had to plug this in the middle of this because I was on 20%. So.
I never use my phone, so I have a full battery, which is kind of cool.
Well, after this, Ben, check your battery life because the lives drain your battery.
We'll see how it goes. You want another song?
Yes, of course. Fans, you guys want another song? Let them know. I mean, I do, but I know you do too. They really do. They're very
Well,
nice.
someone's speaking French and I don't understand one word. Je veux pas entrer, mais I tried. And
Then you
then
also have
Portuguese.
Brazilian.
I think it's crazy. There's so many languages, and I'm just like, I can't. I don't know.
Guys,
It's
everyone let
crazy.
us know what percent your phone is at. Someone just said 7%. I want to know these percentages of your phone.
Somebody said half gone. I actually haven't played that in a while. Let's see how that works. I gotta remember. I don't think I've played it live since like Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Well,
not
now
like
you're
the
playing.
best song to play for Christmas. It's really sad. That's like folky version. I'll play the normal version. Well, you had all my love in the palm of your hand, but that wasn't enough, and I don't understand why. I gave you all my time, now it's yours, isn't mine, no. 'Cause you stole all the love from the palm of my hand. I thought time and some space might just steal all this pain, but I know that it's hopeless, yeah. How can I love when my heart's half gone? There's not enough left for me to move on. Yeah, you took every piece, but the one that I needed was you all along. How can I love when my heart's half gone? Do-do-do-do-do. How can I love when my heart's half gone? I lost my head on my shoulders, no, I wasn't thinking straight. And the more I got to know you, the more you would get from me. How could I be so blind, captivated by those eyes? I lost my head on my shoulders, no, I wasn't thinking straight. How can I love when my heart's half gone? There's not enough left for me to move on. Yeah, you took every piece, but the one that I needed was you all along. How can I love when my heart's half gone? How can I love when my heart's half gone? I thought time and some space might just heal all this pain, but I know that it's hopeless, yeah. Well, I thought time and some space might just heal all this pain, but I know that it's hopeless, yeah. How can I love when my heart's half gone? There's not enough left for me to move on. Yeah, you took every piece, but the one that I needed was you all along. How can I love when my heart's half gone?
Woo! Yeah.
I was trying to remember how to do that though. Fun fact, that's actually my voice. My buddies like put it through this crazy thing, put it through like amps, and it's like the thing that's like it's just that's all my voice originally. It's weird. And then it's just like, yeah, my buddies and I, they just went creative. They're like, let's do this.
That's
So
amazing. That sounds super fun. You're getting applause signs. People were crying again during the performance. They loved it. They love the song. They love your music. They love you all over the world right now, which is crazy.
pretty cool, because I mean, what? It's pretty late over the world. 4 o'clock here. We're like the most behind, I feel like. So
Yeah,
so good.
that's why everyone in LA talks so slow.
And they walk really slow. I mean, I also walk slow because I really hurt my knees. So I've just been limping around. But people walk slow. But honestly, it's probably not a bad thing. What's the rush at this point?
True. Take your time. Take it in. Enjoy it. Love from Australia. What time is it in Australia? Oh my goodness. Really around
7 a.m. or 4 a.m.?
4 a.m., 6 p.m. in Texas.
Yo, France is like what is that, like 2 a.m. or something? It's
It
like
must
6
be.
hours. Oh, wait, no, 10:30.
No, wait.
I'm not good at math.
Midnight? I think midnight
Maybe.
or 1?
Je t'aime. I know that means I love you. Je
Oh.
t'aime aussi. I think that's also. I don't remember.
2 a.m. in Spain. 5:30 a.m.
5:30. That dude was definitely up playing video games all night or Netflix.
Are you Netflix or video games more? Which one?
I'm to be honest, I wasn't really allowed to have video games growing up until later, and I just never really got into it. And I try, like, so I'll play with my friends occasionally, like that I haven't talked to in a while, and I'm just not good. This like new Call of Duty thing is like, it's like the new thing, and I feel like there's just like a 9-year-old kid on the other line just crushing me because I'm just not good at it. But I don't really play that much. And then yeah, Netflix. I've kind of, after the whole like Tiger King fad, I kind of ran out of things to watch. So I kind of just wait for other people to say you have to go watch this at 6. So
well, everyone's watching Outer Banks. Have you seen that yet?
no, that I saw the preview, but I don't remember anything about it. I should probably watch it. I'll get to it. I finished Ozarks.
If you like Ozark, you'll probably like Outer Banks. Like they're not the same at all, but there's some like similarities, I guess, kind of.
Down. But here's the thing with the Ozark, like you can't watch it before you go to bed. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. It's crazy. Like it's super intense, and you know, I like the one girl with the accent. She's funny. She's in that other show that I just watched. I don't know. I'm really bad at cinematic.
You sound like a mom describing the actor in that one movie and like having no.
Who did that one thing, and you know.
You know the actor from that one movie with the hair. You know them.
I can't tell if you're just messing with me right now because I really don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, kind of messing with you. I'm doing an impression of a mom who doesn't know what movie someone is in.
So I'm a mom essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Making mom music.
Mom music.
Cool. The crowd, at least.
Yeah. Oh, someone's asking, do you believe in aliens or ghosts?
You know, I saw that on Twitter and I was about to respond, but then I was like, oh, I gotta do this.
They found you, that person. They tracked you down.
I think her name's Erin. She's on Twitter. She says what up a lot, so I can show some love. She's like a day one, so that's cool. Aliens, I mean, I don't know. I didn't like at this point anything's gonna happen, but ghosts 100%. I think ghosts are so real. I went to school in one of the most haunted areas in the country, according to that ghost show.
Wait, where'd you go to school?
Gettysburg. It's like Battle of Gettysburg. Probably a lot of ghosts, you know. And I would walk home from the library. I mean, I would pull all-nighters, so I was already tripped out of my mind, but like just exhausted. And I swear I would see things sometimes, and it was absolutely crazy. Like you could feel it, or I was just really just exaggerating it in my mind. But I think ghosts are real, but I don't think they're necessarily designed to, you know, they're not designed to scare you. I think they're there. Maybe they're checking on you, or you know.
They have a picture with white faces and figures. Like sometimes people catch ghosts on camera. Another person says, I've had a lot of experiences with ghosts. So ghosts are real. Wow.
Freaky. I mean, I'd probably, I don't know. I don't think I'd be startled. I'd just be like, hey, ghost. And I'd offer it something to eat, but I don't know if they eat. So probably.
Have you ever seen Casper, the movie? Casper, it goes right through them.
No, I've never seen Casper. Is that sad? I've never seen Ghostbusters. I'm one of those people that live deeply under a rock. So.
Have you seen Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore?
No.
That's a good one. That's a rom-com. Next time you have a date over and you want to like put on something, not rom-com, romantic movie and thriller. It's crazy.
You can't have a date over in quarantine. It's a little hard.
When you're Zooming and they have them watch it at the same time.
Oh, a Zoom date? Yeah, that's not awkward.
Or like text and watch the same movie. That's like a great date idea.
I heard people have actually been doing a lot of like, it's called quarantine dating, where they'll like FaceTime date. Yes. And then it's kind of like, yeah, once this is over, like we can go get like dinner and do real stuff again, but I don't think that's meant for me. I'm kind of just hoping, like, I'm walking around the street one day and I just kind of bump into someone. I'm like, she's the one.
Has that ever happened to you before?
No, otherwise I wouldn't be single still.
Well, once this is over, I feel like you're going to have a meet cute. They call it a meet cute.
Oh, what?
It's called a meet cute, what you're describing.
That sounds very technical. You know more than me. I feel like you're more up to date with the slang. I'm just like, yeah.
That's just a rom-com term for romantic comedies. They call it a meet cute when they bump into each other and fall in love. That's what that's called.
I feel like that's every person's dream who watches rom-coms.
It is. And yours too, it sounds like.
I don't even watch them, so I guess I'm guilty of a rom-com. That's hard to say fast. Try to say that 5 times fast. Holy.
It is. Are you going to play another song?
Do you want me to? Do they want me to?
Play another
What do
song?
they want? A lot of French. I took 1 year of French and I was not good. Yeah, I don't know. What song do people want to hear? Crying mis ojos out. I gotta find where the...
One more song. So this will be your last song. Is that okay?
Yeah. Ooh, where's a tuner when I need one? That's the other thing. I haven't really been able to buy new guitar strings. Maybe just out of pure laziness. But also I kind of like the way dead strings sound. No one cares, but I like it. So these things go out of tune really easily. Ooh, okay, wait. Gotta remember. Yeah, that's the noise. I love that. It just sounds good. Let's rip it. Another night of crying my eyes out, thinking of you. What do? I do. Another night of crying my eyes out, thinking of you. Can't picture me, no you. You were right, I was wrong. I am weak, you are strong. I can't sleep when you're gone. I should have put you first. Now I know you deserve everything in this world. Baby, no more sleeping at my place. Told me that you needed space. Said I let you get away on. Another night of crying my eyes out, thinking of you. What do? I do. Another night of crying my eyes out, thinking of you. Can't picture me, no you. Lonely nights you've been gone. How did we come undone? I stay up till the sun. They say boys should not cry, but since you said goodbye, my pillow ain't been dry. No more sleeping at my place. Told me that you needed space. How'd I let you get away on? Another night of crying my eyes out, thinking of you. What do? I do. Another night of crying my eyes out, thinking of you. Can't picture me, no you. Won't you come right back here? Won't you bring it right back, yeah? Won't you come right? Won't you come right? Won't you bring it right back to me, to me? Won't you come right back, yeah? Won't you bring it right back, yeah? Won't you come right? Won't you come right? Won't you bring it right back? Another night of crying my eyes out, thinking of you. Can't picture me, no you. Kind of varied it at the end.
Woo! Everyone loved that in the comment section. It was blowing up. They liked
I like to mix it up. Sometimes change lyrics just to see if anyone picks up on it.
There you go. The super fans always do. They always know.
I know. I mean, sometimes you just slip and you're just enjoying it and you just start riffing. Like, it's kind of cool. Like if you watch like some old like if you watch James Taylor live, like he'll always switch the lyrics up in the song "You've Got a Friend." He'll just kind of riff random lyrics like in the first verse, like second verse sometimes. It's really cool. So I think it's kind of fun because it's like you can always hear the track. It's like what happens if I just mix it up? So
Yeah, and then every performance is different.
it's fun. I like it. Performing's so fun. I can't wait to get back to performing.
Well, you can always go live on Instagram.
I have been, and like that's a lot for my social shell. Wow,
Yeah.
social shell. Say that a couple times fast, but like, yeah, I've been doing it. I'm enjoying it. Still get always a little nervous, even though it's just a screen. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. I got more music coming this summer, so I'm really excited. And yeah,
Awesome. Well,
chipping away.
Yeah, well, you're crushing it, and thank you for doing this. Your fans, I know, appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
Yeah.
And for those wondering, I'm going to save this so it'll be on our IGTV, because if any fans are just tuning in and they miss this, they can get to watch it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure out how to do that also.
Well, Instagram just switched things up. So what it used to be is you used to be able to just like go live and then it would go to your story for 24 hours. Now it doesn't do that anymore. So your only option is to put it on IGTV or it'll go away forever. So we'll save it.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You got it.
Hopefully someone will help me when I do it. But we'll do that. We'll rip away.
Oh, people are asking, when will you drop an album?
Fall, I think.
Fall?
Quarantine kind of like pushed things back a little bit, but I'm hoping to have another song out shortly. Whatever shortly means.
Well,
so we'll see how that works. But yeah, definitely let this song marinate for a minute. There's my kitchen. I don't really
oh my
cook
goodness. Look at that.
Yeah. It's clean. That's a plus.
That is.
Yeah. Oh, it's really hard. Like wake up, force yourself to make the bed because it's really hard when no one's coming over and it. So you're just like, I'll let it slip.
Have you been cooking a lot?
Trying. I figured out I can't cook fish. I burn it every time.
Bake it. Bake your fish.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at that too. I took a frozen pizza and managed to mess that up. So.
Oh well, frozen is hard. But if you have fresh fish and you put it in the oven at like 425 for like 10 minutes, it comes out perfect every time.
I've just been doing the meal prep things. They send you the meals pre-made, and I'm just like, you know what? It's good enough. Like it tastes better than what I could ever make. Yeah. I'm impressed if I can do eggs in the morning. Like I'm like, wow, these actually look edible.
They are cooked. Thank God.
Someone said pizza rolls will do. I really want to go buy pizza rolls now.
Do it. Do it. Those are the best. Those pizza rolls. Ooh, so good.
They're great.
Well, I'm not going to keep you anymore because I know you have to go get pizza rolls. And that line is going to take you like at least an hour. So.
I don't know. It was pretty open the other day. I went in, gloves, mask, the whole nine, and I was in and out in like 10 minutes. I was pretty impressed.
There you go. There's also In-N-Out. In-N-Out has a drive-through.
Yeah, if you want to wait like 3 hours, it's crazy. But the fries are kind of good.
Those fries are pretty good.
Unpopular opinion, but I really like the fries. Some people are just like, no, they're terrible. Like, I like them.
If you get them well, that's like super crispy. I think they're really good that way.
One day. I'm going to try to stay healthy for a bit.
Do it.
One day.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. We so appreciate it. I know your fans do. And is there anything you want to say anything you want to plug right now that you want fans to go to or do?
I mean, please, if you haven't already, go check out my new single, Watching You Walk Away. If you're stuck inside, it'll at least make you feel like it's summer in your ears. That sounded weird, but you really should go stream it because that would mean everything to me. And I love the song, and I hope you guys love it too.
Yay! Oh, I'm just seeing, I don't know if you have another, I'm just noticing that there were questions here because I'm so bad at this. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss any. Yeah, I got the other, Erin also hit up the questions about the aliens and ghost questions. She really wanted to know about that. And then someone wanted you to, favorite food, if you could say something in Spanish, and the favorite song that you have ever written. If you could do those three real quick.
Okay, favorite food. I just like food. I literally like any type of food. Probably sushi's up there. I love sushi.
Anything you can't eat?
I'm allergic to nuts, so like badly. So if we ever have meet and greets in the future, like just please be aware of that. But that's all right. And something in Spanish. Oh wow. Pescado means fish, so sushi. Or yo allergia de peanuts.
There you go.
I tried.
Your favorite song that you've written, if you can choose one. If not, that's okay. We can leave it.
Ooh, I mean, honestly, every song is a part of a phase, what I'm going through. And I think, not that I like one more than the other, but I think one that was really impactful was writing Half Gone at the time, because I wasn't writing music at that point. I just came up with the line. I was like, how can I love when my heart's half gone? And like, fast forward to 2 years later, when I started writing and producing, I remembered I said that one time. And it was what I was going through that point. It was back in school, and I just remembered on it, and it's like, I really wanted to tell that story to myself, like a sense of closure. So it was really nice to put all the pieces together. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just a phase. Watching You Walk Away, for example, I mean, that was so fun to write, because I was with my buddies, and I kind of, once we were talking lyrics, you know, this is before quarantine, I was just talking about how I was out the past weekend, and, you know, talking to someone, and it was kind of like like the cat and mouse game. I probably overanalyze this, and that's probably why they're the mouse and they kind of just walk away from me. But like, there's always like banter going on and off, you know, and I just kind of love it, you know, and I like the chase. I love the chase. I think it's fun. I think it's, in a sense, it's kind of like the chivalry thing to do, where it's like you have to court the person. You know, I know that's weird, but like, you actually got to show that you care or you're interested, you know? And I just love it. So I love describing that song, where it's just like, it's like, you know what line actually kind of inspired it in a weird way? You know, what was the song? It's going to make no sense, but Bedrock. Hate to Love You Go, Watch to Love You Leave, got me running back and forth like a soccer team.
Yeah.
I kind of thought of that in a way when I was writing it. I was like, wow, I'm that soccer team running back and forth for this chick. So, yeah, no, it's cool. Like, that's where my mind is right now. Like, super happy, just living life, and, you know, hopefully everything resumes in a new way. And yeah, I mean, definitely got some new songs coming in a bit that I wrote recently that kind of describe how I'm feeling right now in this quarantine. So
amazing.
Hopefully we'll get to hear that very soon.
I think we will. Well, thank you so much for doing this again and for answering those last questions. And I'm sorry I skipped all those questions, fans. I'm very sorry.
It's all right. I'm in no rush. I'm just hanging.
Well, thank you so much. And everyone, listen to his new single, ASAP, if you haven't already.
Please.
Yes. And have a great dinner. Enjoy those pizza rolls.
Yeah, I gotta go get them. I'm actually gonna go get pizza now.
Even better. There you go.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.